Hey everybody, it is the Workspace Tour. I have done some updates as far as organization goes, and I am excited to get started and show you guys what has changed a little bit. I did move my desk over into the corner of my living room, so right now my view is of the couch and the TV and stuff. So anyway, I will take you on this little journey, and we will start with, I have kept the same drafting table that I've always had. So it's the Studio Designs. I got it off of Amazon, and have not went back to anything else really. Like, it's just all around a really good drafting table / desk. In this top part, I have like odds and ends stuff. Just found a little box that fit right in there, and so all of that stuff kind of goes right in there. Again, with this part right there. And then odds and ends stuff. This was a piece of broken cup that I was going to possibly glue together, but never got around to it. Anyway, this is like what I currently use in my sketchbooks and stuff. So yeah, I've got my keys, a to-do list. These are the sketchbooks that I've been currently working in besides my iPad. So I'm excited to show you guys the sketchbook tour. And I think I might do two. I might do a sketchbook tour, which will be relatively small, and then the bigger one is going to be what's on my iPad. I've been working a lot in my iPad. So yeah. And then I have my bullet journals, which the top one is the current year, my collections, and then 2026. And that keeps me organized. And yes. And then I have, this is what I'm going to be doing in the future. I kind of have this stacked up all along the side over here, and then I've been seeing a lot of oil pastel artwork, and I'm really excited to hopefully get the ball rolling on some of that. I've also got some polymer clay because I wanted to experiment stuff, and then other odds and ends stuff that is just kind of like a sitting reminder at the moment. We'll move into the top drawer. I got different, I got batteries, containers full of stuff, pens for my bullet journal, and then other pens right in here. I got these organizers from Walmart. They were like $3-4 or something. They were really cheap, and they organized everything. I also went to Hobby Lobby, and I got photo boxes. Like, I got a big one that had like 12 in them. And yeah, I think it was like 12. May have been less than that, or more than that. All I know is I have a lot of them left over, but I was going to use them for a few things. So it was odds and ends stuff like this, and then cord organization, because I have a lot of cords, and trying to keep the similar ones together is, it's terrible. And then we move down here to like another organizer for cords. And then I have media right there. The current washi tape use right here, like I'm pretty much gonna probably use that until I run out, because like it's adorable. And then I have a couple of sketchbook. Well, this one is just a dotted journal, but this one is a sketchbook, and that's kind of, it's one of Bailey J's. It's her little Halloween cats. Super cute. Embroidered sketchbook. And then down below I have stamps for stamping. And then I have post-it notes. Again, more storage boxes. This has a range of pictures and art prints and stuff in it. And then below it has a bunch of stickers that are like my favorite. And then this is cat prints, samples. I wanted to get an idea of what I can print my artwork on and stuff if I wanted to go and do prints. This has a bunch of different like odds and end paper. Oh, and a note from one of my best friends. But yeah, and then I have like a bunch of stuff in here. It's just chaos in this drawer. Like, it's chaos in the art form. And it's just a bunch of different stuff. This, I think, is a bunch of notepads and, like, sticky notes, I think. I just wanted to keep everything, like, together and let it be organized. I got stickers galore right in here. And then I have washi tapes, which I absolutely adore. We got the Halloween one from Bailey J, and we got the fall floral. We got the straws, and we got the and then so there's that. And then moving on down, we've got, I was gonna do a glam pop piece of artwork with these. Still trying to figure out what I want to do, but it's giving me like candy vibes, obviously. But I'm thinking I could totally do like a roller skate or something with those colors. Like, how adorable would that be? Like a total 70s style, or even go as far as like almost like a Lisa Frank styled artwork with those. I got a bunch of different pens, and then I got more washi tapes. These were the ones that I've converted over to like gift cards, and these are like almost like a travel set. So yeah, and then I got my stamp stuff in the back, and then this is just kind of an extras. I think my Crayola markers are in here, and then Papermate flares. And yes, I probably collect them routinely. I gotta put my cat print stuff back. I just didn't want you guys to see my address on that, because the last video I recorded, I accidentally leaked my address. And we don't need to do that. But yeah. Sorry, my dog started to bark. But I have my little pipsqueaks, and then I think that is a writing journal or writing prompts. It has like 500 of them in. Coloring book, like there's 2 coloring books, and then the sketchbooks of the years that I've had. The green one has both like sketches, works in progress, stuff like that. There's a notebook behind that, and that's kind of another journaling notebook. And then I have my actual final pieces of artwork that I have in my portfolio. So I have those 2, and then I have one behind this, which is the lightboard that I use, and then some more sketchbox stuff. It's a brace for carpal tunnel. And then we're gonna move down into the lovely drawer of so I got just kind of odds and ends stuff in this back corner. chameleon pens. These are the Walmart Azure pen markers. I've got my Bic box. Haha, it's a big box. It's a big box. And then I have this, which has come in handy, which I've already went through, like, all of these to make sure that they all work, and I've thrown out the ones that don't. And then I got the sketch box markers back here, along with down here. So, other than the Sharpie, I think that's the only one that didn't come with it. But, oh, that cord stuck. And then we got the sketchbooks. So, I got the regular paper for the drawings. Yeah, there's this one, which I had thought about working in, because I was doing smaller pieces of artwork and taking up an entire page, and I'm like, oh, I'll move to a smaller one, and then I just wanted to fill that other sketchbook before I started in, like, this one. So then I have other little, these are all, like, either mini canvases like this, or sketchbooks from the Sketchbox. That has been very helpful with the creativity. Then down in here we have Tombows and Staedtler fine pens, which I was in love with for the longest time. Just a bunch of odds and ends down in here, like a stapler and stuff, like just normal office-y stuff. That is my book of sketches, I guess, like ones that did not go into a sketchbook, I guess you can say. And then down here I have my this is for, like, bills and stuff, so ignore that. And then I got more sketchbook stuff right here. Hash box, which I love that color. Love it. But I like my yellow one too, so. And then here is all of this. I have, like, a system for these markers, and I'm pretty sure these are the ones that I have to buy refills for or something. And then there's ones that I need to refill, which are up there on that tray. Stuff like that, you know. It's supposed to be a system. And I probably have failed the system already. But I'll figure it out whenever I go back to it. Because there was a while where I was filling up my Copic markers, and then I got covered in ink and I stopped. And then, so these are either current reads or stuff that I'm kind of in. So I have not read that one yet, but I've read the first one. Love the first one. And then I have A Journey Within, which is it's a journal, but it's kind of like a self-discovery thing. And then I got 5-minute daily journals, the shadow work journal, and then the boyfriend, which I'm gonna be working on reading. Oh my god. Okay. And then this is part of the reason why I don't want having, like, a whole lot. I do like these desk caddies because I could easily just pull them off and move them. And then behind it is my colored pencils, so they're not hidden, just repositioned. And then I got acrylic paints, and then I've got my Poscas here. Paintbrushes are in this box, and then I got colored pencils here. All of my Prismacolors that I've had, some more Sketchbox stuff. Down here is, like, a mixture of like watercolor and acrylic stuff. It's just kind of a little bit all over. Some paintbrushes that are used more for watercolor than they are for regular stuff. And then I got, these are mostly for like laying down thick bits, and then like some more paintbrushes. And then this is like kind of a all like it's a sketchbox kind of like catch-all, I guess, because I have different types of pens and stuff. Like if I'm looking for something specific, I'm probably going to end up finding it right in this area. But it's a little bit of everything because I don't know where to put it all, or like I don't know a specific area. So like, again, it's just kind of a little bit of everything, which is not bad. Not bad at all. And then my massive collection of apple barrel paints and a paint palette. And that is the lovely desk tour for 2026. And thank you guys for following along. I hope you have a wonderful new year and hope to get to creating more and worrying less. Thanks, guys.